Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jamie Reed, the Manager of Education for OATUG, the Oracle Applications and Technology Users Group, and I'm excited to have you join us for today's webinar, AI-Driven Digital Solutions for Smarter Maintenance, hosted by Propel Apps. For those who might be new to our community, OATUG is a network of Oracle users and partners dedicated to providing education and networking to our members. Please visit the OATUG calendar of events for the latest webinars in Education Week. All participants will be on mute throughout the webinar. However, you can ask questions through the Q&A, which will be held until the end. Today's session is being recorded. Members will have access to the recording and the slide deck in the knowledge base within 48 hours. And I want to welcome our speaker, Madhu Kasreddy, Product Manager with Propel Apps. Thank you so much, Madhu. You can take it away.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar on unlocking the power of Oracle Cloud, AI-driven digital solutions for smarter maintenance. So I'm Madhu Kasreddy. I have more than 17 years of experience and especially 12 plus years of experience in supply chain, enterprise asset management, and delivered more than 20 projects in this domain. Quickly, I'll jump into today's agenda. So we will quickly cover the challenges in the maintenance domain and why AI adoption is critical, especially when it comes to maintenance operations, and key AI features that anybody should look into when they go for digital solutions for their maintenance and operations, and what features, AI features especially, that Oracle is already investing in and providing as part of Oracle Cloud, and of course, what benefits customers they get when they choose these AI-powered mobile solutions. And I'll quickly show a couple of AI features, how it works when those features are integrated with maintenance and operations solutions. So let's talk about the reality on the ground. So first, reactive maintenance culture. 78% of manufacturers are still using legacy systems that create operational blind spots. So you are flying blind without real-time visibility. And the second one is unplanned downtime costs. Equipment failures don't just stop production; they drain revenue and create cascading delays across your operations. And one of the most important thing in the maintenance domain, the skilled workforce shortage. So finding and retaining experienced maintenance technicians is harder than ever. The expertise gap is widening day to day. And a couple more challenges, like data fragmentation is a huge issue. The disconnected systems prevent you from seeing the complete picture of asset health and performance. And inefficient resource allocation, this is also one of the major challenge in the maintenance planning and scheduling. When you are manually scheduling and constantly reacting to emergencies, you are wasting both time and budget. So these are a couple of challenges in the maintenance domain when it comes to maintenance and operations, work order management, and the work execution in the field. So what frontline workforce needs in field operations? So though the planning and scheduling happens in the back end, the major work, which is execution, that happens in the field by technicians. So what features they kind of need, or they might look into, right? So they need a real-time guidance. So something like AI, AR enabled inspections and digital work instructions, accessible anywhere, even in remote locations, which is nothing but there is no connectivity at all. And contextual troubleshooting is very critical for them. So instant access to standard operating procedures, wiring diagrams, and AI powered chatbots, where they can ask questions in a simple language, and they get answers to their questions and troubleshoot the machine. Automated documentation to eliminate paperwork, like taking pictures, taking videos, and they should be able to access asset information at any point of time, be it network mode or non-network mode. Skill development support through conversational knowledge bases that bridge the gap between experienced and new technicians. So that is one of the help that technicians need when they are on the field and troubleshooting the problems. And seamless communication and collaborations with control centers and peer support across distributed locations. So these are all the couple of features that frontline workforce need. There are many other features that they want, like a mobility. Of course, when I say offline access, right, they should be able to carry these devices without having any paper or any other kind of tools. So what benefits they get when they start adapting AI powered mobile solution? So this is basically, you can see there is 20 to 30% reduction in maintenance cost, which is huge, through predictive optimization and reducing downtime. 75 decreasing in unplanned downtime, so they can predict the issues by having digital inspections, a lot of asset insights from the field, real-time access to the data. 15 to 25% of improvement in equipment availability with continuous condition monitoring. And when you have all this data in real time and also captured through digital solutions, the data driven decision making gives you real time insights and let you intervene proactively before a failure occur. And workforce empowerment, this is where your frontline teams equipped with AI guided tools and contextual knowledge. So what happens if you don't adapt, right? If you're not already thinking of or not looking for any AI powered or digital solutions, it significantly impact your operational uh, uh, maintenance operations. So continued reactive maintenance means more unplanned downtime, longer repair times, and reduced equipment uptime, which of course cause huge financial risk, higher maintenance cost, lost production revenue, increased contractor expenses, and inability to compete with digital first competitors. And of course, it's a big strategic disadvantage. You will lose competitive advantage, struggle to attract talent, and it's impossible to scale operations as well. So now the question isn't whether to adapt AI or not, it's how quickly you can implement it, right? So when you are looking for AI powered maintenance platforms, so what features that you should, I mean, anybody should look for? So here are a couple of features I have provided. So I think offline first, this is nothing to do with AI, but any digital solutions, including AI powered solutions, I think offline first functionality is very critical, because this, as I said, the execution happens in the field where the network connectivity is almost less to know. And robust security, so data encryption, user access control, and secure backups is very critical when you look for a digital solution. And a seamless integration with ERP. In our case, it's Oracle Cloud. So it should not be like you need extra effort to um, communicate the data between the systems. So it should be out of the box integrated with ERPs like Oracle Cloud. And AI powered solutions within the tools, like AI powered assistant, where technicians get smart suggestions, guided diagnosis, and instant access to all the asset related information like standard operating procedures, machine manufacturing manuals, troubleshooting guides. Mobile friendly UI, this is where it helps the frontline workforce to quickly access and easily they can uh, capture the data into the device. And all the information that technicians are filling from the field, it should be real time updated with the backend systems, which is ERP, Oracle Cloud, so that the planners, schedulers, managers, they can access real time data and take the right decisions. And any customizations or simple enhancements, upgrades, it should be very easy and able to do simple customizations. It should be like low code to no code tools that can be used to design or deliver the custom requirements. And custom, it's not just custom, it's like a enhanced features like digital inspections, safety inspections, anything such which is currently maybe not part of Oracle Cloud today, but it could enhance what we have in the Oracle Cloud, which is like a maintenance work orders along with the digital checklist, preventive checklist. So those should be out of the box integrated with these solutions so that we can any customer can get a 100% benefit of the Oracle Cloud maintenance. So as you may know already, the Oracle Cloud maintenance have already invested in a lot of AI powered solutions, right? So one of couple of them are basically predictive maintenance, which is basically monitors assets to predict failures before they happen. So all the data that comes from through work orders and operations and meter readings and everything. So it analyzes the data and it provides some predictive insights. There is a maintenance advisors which answers technicians' questions in natural language. Of course, it is in the web version as of today. And it also gives suggestions, create summaries from historical data to guide repairs, and a real-time equipment monitoring to catch issues early. So this all the data that coming from when the technicians enter the data while executing the work order, though it is web-based, so this data will be monitored and analyzed by these AI tools. And what impact these AI features that Oracle Cloud Maintenance provides today? So what impacts it is already making, right? So as I mentioned in the previous slide as well, it's a lot of reduction. It's a 70 to 75% reduction in breakdowns, which means more uptime and more production when it comes to less breakdowns, and 25 to 30% reduction in maintenance costs. So uh, decreasing the downtime, increasing the uptime, and increasing the operational efficiency ultimately gives you the reduction in the maintenance costs. And yeah, as I mentioned, it's reducing the breakdown, increasing the uptime, and preventive maintenance, more preventive maintenance and less breakdown maintenance, and less downtime, uh, and increase in the production. So it's not only just features, right? It's not only just AI capabilities. It's not only just offline or anything. Also, the customers should look into when these kind of products getting delivered or implemented, right? So it should be the customers definitely will also look into the faster implementation. So the ERP is already there, and you are having add-on solutions on top of Oracle Cloud Maintenance with the digital solutions and AI-powered solutions. The implementation should be very fast. So look for tools or solutions where those can be implemented very fast, not taking months and years. And the support or a maintenance should be very minimal. So when these solutions get deployed on top of Oracle Cloud maintenance, the maintenance should be very minimal. And of course the training time, right? So you are already implemented Oracle maintenance and trained your end users, and once you implement digital solutions and AI solutions, you should not take any more time to train again. So it should be like very less, and the solution should be easily understandable by the end users. All these solutions definitely should help in reducing the downtime up to 30%. So there should be reliable offline capabilities and AI enhanced capabilities, risk assessment, safety, features, and easily you should be able to use it in any device like Android, iOS, or any handheld devices. It should be usable. And one of the important thing is it should be price competitive. So the best value for enterprise functionality with lower cost, total cost of ownership. So that's one of the important thing anyone should look for. And real-time access and smart assistance enhance the first time fixed rates and productivity. So these are all the couple of things along with the features that if you're looking for any digital maintenance AI solutions. So also consider these things because it's not just AI features. So I'll be talking about a couple of AI features, right? So and I'll be showing how these AI features working in real time through quick videos. So I'll quickly go through one of the feature that adds a lot of value to any digital solution, which is a chatbot for maintenance. So this chatbot is kind of if I put it in a simple term, it's like a technician assistant. So this is isn't just a chatbot; it's a game changer. So it will converse with manuals, not just pages. Say goodbye to endless scrolling. So just ask any question in a simple language. The bot reads from all, if you have a 200 plus pages, even it reads from all 200 plus pages of documentation and delivers crystal clear answers right when you need them. It's not just one manual. So if you have multiple manuals against that particular asset, this is so intelligent enough to find out what asset is there in the work order, and it will go through and read the manuals, not just one or two manuals. Uh, Once it has the access to the uh, manuals, entire manuals that are there for assets, it will go through all the assets and it will provide the answers to them. So it not just answer, it gives a step by step guidance, right? It's not a guesswork. It will makes easy for technicians to follow bite sized instructions. Also it shows images if there are any images in the manual. It shows along with the images visual tables and diagrams, so it never misses any crucial steps. It gives a kind of expert answers because it reads multiple manuals and go through all troubleshooting guides, SOPs, diagrams, tables, right? So you can ask FAQs or any kind of questions, right? So it is kind of intelligent enough to find out detailed step by step instructions to the technician. So this chatbot, you can access anywhere. So be it you are in the back office or in the at the area in the field where you're working at the mission. So this chatbot instantly from any screen within your mobile asset maintenance application and no switching, no delays, totally seamless and integrated with ERP. So it will uh, boost the time to fix the problem, because it is kind of helping with the step-by-step guided instructions. So AI-driven chatbots can reduce maintenance ticket um, resolution time up to 40%. So it means faster and more accurate fixes, and translating into less downtime and higher production time. And it also increases the efficiency. So the organizations implementing AI chatbot sees already 30% reduction in manual processing time for maintenance requests. So it will free up the technician time, and they can focus on the critical breakdowns and preventive maintenance, rather than spending time in paperwork, or they can improve directly operational efficiency and team output. I'll quickly just stop here, and I'll bring up the a small video. I'll show how AI chatbot works in the real-time digital solution. Jamie, if you don't mind, can you see my screen where I'm going to play the video?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, thank you. So this is one of the maintenance solution, already our customers are using. So this is a, a work order directly reading from the Oracle cloud maintenance, and there is AI chatbot is coming up, where this is kind of accessible from any device where the maintenance solution is available. So they can simply write in a simple plain English, right? So they're whatever the questions they have. So in this case, so the technician have some issue with particular asset. I think it's forklift here. So where technician wants to have some answers, and they have some questions with respect to the asset. So this AI, this chatbot is basically showing some of the frequently asked questions, where if you have the same question, you can directly select that question, and immediately it will answer the technician question. So it also shows from which source, which document that particular answer is provided, that instruction is provided. They can see that if it is a PDF, it is PDF. So it will show which page, what document, where the AI found the instructions for the question that technicians have asked. So they can type their own questions. It's not just a frequently asked question. So that question will be processed by AI, and it will find the exact resolution for that question from that respective manuals. So this is how in the field technicians can get resolutions very quick. So most of the times in real time, what happens if they don't have resolutions for their problem, maybe they are new, or maybe they are less experienced, and they have to call there's seniors, or a senior technician, or somebody who is in the back office or somewhere. So, and they have to explain manually the problem. So that takes a lot of time, and it consumes efforts to fix that machine. And whenever they need some parameters to be adjusted, or something, so it's not easy to operate from the field and talking to back office senior technicians. So this is where the chatbots help technicians to fix the machines by having troubleshooting, and the guided instructions in their handheld devices. So here I've shown a couple of this AI is giving the parameters, how to set some of these drive parameters, right? So it gives tables, it gives images, it gives the source from which document the data is coming up. So it becomes very easy. It's not kind of a random. So it gives a specific answer that is needed, which helps them to fix the machine. So it's a clear, uh, simple, plain English where technicians can understand. If you see here, it also shows the images from the manual. So this definitely help, especially when they're working on complex repairs, which they're in the field. So you might ask questions like, will it work offline? So that is something, definitely, kind of ongoing process. The R&D is going on that, right? So the tools definitely, they might it might come with a offline capability as well in soon. But at least now it is very easy. Somebody is having a handheld device and having a solution which has AI capabilities. It helps technicians to fix the issues on the ground with minimal support. So with that, I'll quickly go through this slide. So just a second. So the next one is AI powered digital forms. So AI powered digital forms is basically, it offers both tools. One tool is basically where you can um, design the forms by, it's a no code tool where you can use a simple drag and drop capabilities and AI capabilities to design any complex forms. So whether it is simple, medium, or a complex, or a heavily customized table and pages, grid kind of capabilities. So it allows to simply design the form, and where the tool should help the managers or planners, schedulers, whoever is designing safety checklist or a preventive checklist or any kind of checklist that has to be executed along with maintenance applications. So these forms must be integrated with work orders, because the work order is the job that have all the information along with the operations, and this checklist and the manuals and the people who are assigned to those operations. So the work order is the main job card where you have all the information. But whereas uh, these checklist is kind of a gap today in the current system. So when you are looking for tools having maintenance solutions and AI solutions, you should also look for having solutions like a digital checklist, safety checklist, inspection checklist. And also I suggest work permits, work clearances management. If it is integrated, that will be a full empowered maintenance platform that will enable technicians to fix the problems, asset related issues in the field with minimal support. And it's I think it's kind of increasing the efficiency of technicians. So these must be out of the box integrated with maintenance solutions. As I said, it should work with work orders. That's what customers must look into the solutions when they look for work order management. It's not just only work order management. So AI capabilities forms as well. It must be integrated with ERP. So whatever the data that you are filling uh, through this checklist, that must go to Oracle Cloud as well and available, so that they can use it for any further analysis. And forms design, it should not be taken months or easy to maintenance as well. So it should be defined. You should be able to design any complex forms within 20 to 30 minutes, not more than that. So there should the tool must have kind of drag and drop capabilities, AI capabilities to build the forms faster and better, and uh, condi- uh, logical conditions as well, where they can set conditions, and it should be able to also ask users whenever there are um, parameters that you are entering beyond threshold values. It should automatically ask technicians to either to raise a issue or any observations, right, or take a notes or capture pictures, right, even while doing inspections. So these tools must have those capabilities which will help the technicians. And of course, this should be real time whenever they enter the data and save it. That should go back and the back office team and available in real time without any delay. And all this data, especially when it comes to checklist and inspections, all this data must be available for further analysis and reporting and the predictive insights, which will help to take further actions, which could be preventive actions rather than corrective or reactive. So I'll quickly play the another video. So this shows how these digital forms works in a real time. So yeah, hope you can see my screen. I'll play this. So this is one of the digital forms tool in real time. So it is showing how quickly customers can generate forms using AI prompts. So this is a capability of a form where you can give the details of what kind of form you are looking for. So when you give that prompt, automatically it generates a form. You can see all kind of components here, like different type of questions and different kind of sections, right? And yes or no answers, like a segment control answers. And if you see the left side of the page, where in the video, so you see a lot of elements which will help to design the form. And it has you can do quick preview of the form, you can test it, and you can see how this form going to look like in the web version and a tablet version as well. So before they can um, publish this form and make it available for execution. So there are a couple of prompts we have tried, so that it generates different kind of forms. So it's a plain English, and again where you can describe your requirement and write that prompt. And once it designs the form, you can do further edits and update it, and you can save multiple times, so that you can come back and update the form. But once you publish it, it will be available, and based on the parameters that you give it, so it will automatically available against the work orders. So it's like you can set parameters like, I want forms against my preventive type of work orders, or any particular asset against you want a form. Any work order having that asset, automatically that forms comes. So when you give that work order to technician, so automatically they can see that form against a work order, and then they can start executing. So these are all the couple of key features that anybody should look into when they choose for mobile the maintenance solutions, and along with digital forms. So I'll quickly go back and I'll show couple more features. So the next one is it's another feature in the AI, which is this is a kind of a doc verify AI. So what is doc verify AI? So the doc verify AI is basically to recognize the documents. So automatically these uh, AI feature identifies the type of documents and flags incorrect submissions instantly. If someone uploads a driving license instead of a passport, the system alerts you immediately. So I'll tell you the case where this will be used. So we kind of have a use case where customer is having a contractor onboarding for any kind of project works or any operational works or a maintenance works. They onboard contractors, and these contractors come for a couple of days, and they execute the job and they leave, right? So when they onboard contractors, it's important to validate and verify them, right? So they they will have their um, couple of documents as a proof to uh, register those contractors. Basically, it's both contract companies and also the people under that contract companies. So this is where they might enter any identity documents and any other valid documents. When they upload these documents, especially these documents will have certain expiry dates, or whether it is a valid document or not. Maybe they are faking the document. So in such cases, this AI, when you upload the documents, it automatically verifies, and it tells you whether it is a valid document or not. Or if you're uploading a driving license, but you selected the document is a passport, so it tells you, hey, you said a passport, but you are uploading the driving license. I'll quickly show after this slide how that works in a real time. It also checks expiry dates and monitor compliance status in real time. Proactive alerts notify when even credentials are nearing expiration as well. So once you already registered the contractor, but over a time when you are availing their services, so it also tells when it is going to expire. If it is nearby, it tells you the respective documentation is getting expired, so that you need to take a new document from them. It reduces a lot of human errors and manual review time, because it is time taking, and also it needs efforts to make sure every document is valid or not. So it and also it's very much helpful when it comes to audit ready record keeping. It creates automated audit trials for every documents, because when it does this verification, it keeps complete log of that verification, maintains complete compliance records for regulatory requirements and site readiness. So this is, as I said, especially critical for contractor management and safety compliance. So I'll quickly show how it works. One quick video. So this is a kind of a permit to work process. So this is where uh, the contractors and contract employees are onboarded. So customers can create contract companies, which are basically vendors, and their workers as well. So first you need to have the contract company in place. Then once you have the contract company, you can have a contract employee. So this is where, while you are registering the contractor, so you're trying to upload these documents, so automatically that tool is started verifying whether the document is valid or not, expiry dates and everything, right? So it checks if it is valid. It says the document is valid and good to go. If in any of case, if you're selecting the wrong documentation or uploading the expired document, it gives the error to the person who is uploading this document, and it will not allow. It will stop the user to upload that documentation, so they cannot even upload that documentation. So it prevents completely. So this is kind of a feature where you can have when it comes to certain, permit to work management, contract, onboarding contractors and contract workers. So this is one of the AI capability, and the last one, I'll just quickly present. AI scheduling assistant. So this is one of the critical, and complex one, of course, and very regularly used scheduling feature, right? So when it comes to scheduling, it's a lot of times schedulers face issues. Who is the right technicians available when they plan it for, when they forecast for next week's schedule or a next to 2 week schedule? They should be able to find right technician and their availability and their vacation planning, and also the asset availability. There are a lot of parameters that they look into. One of the other thing is spare parts availability, right? So all these cases, the scheduling is one of the complex task that required, because this happens even before the job execution, right? This is the planning and scheduling stage. It's very critical to execute the maintenance for asset in the right time, right? So I'm not talking about manual scheduling here, so that will be there definitely. But if somebody is looking for a AI capabilities in the scheduling assistant, right? So what should they look for, right? So it's one, the the first foremost thing is technician matching. So it should automatically match the right technician to each job based on the skills and certifications and real-time availability. So this will reduce manual scheduling time, ensure better first-time fix rates. So basically, schedule, if these data is in front of the scheduler, it makes easy for them to assign the right technicians for right jobs, right, based on their availability. And it's also kind of optimizes the scheduling, which is helps in predictive maintenance, because it analyzes the history of the work order, basically uh, whatever the asset that has been available, I mean, the work order against asset. It also rates the previous work orders and the patterns, right? And the technicians who worked on this asset related work orders, and it will also check that technician performance, and it will then recommend the optimal scheduling slot. So when is the right time and who is the right technician to execute this job? So this will again minimizes the technicians, minimizes the technician downtime, and also maximizes the productive hours. And conflict free planning. So it automatically detects scheduling conflicts and availability gaps before they become problems. And it balances workload across team to prevent overtime and burnout. So it's very critical to have the the scheduling balance between the work orders and technicians. So it will learn from the historical assignments, scheduling, asset availability, and spare parts availability and the spare part consumption patterns. Then it will suggest the the right technicians and right time slots, and also the right time to execute the maintenance for that asset. So it turns your past maintenance data into actionable scheduling intelligence. So these are all the couple of features that we should look for, when we look for a maintenance solution. So we need to look for these couple of solutions. I'll quickly show one of the scheduling chatbot, which helps schedulers to find out the right. So this is one of the scheduling tool where it helps schedulers to find the right resource. So I have this particular work order from Oracle Maintenance Cloud, and it's like a, the scheduler is asking questions like who is the right resource available for this particular order, right? And are there any similar or work orders available against this asset in the next week, right? And is there any any scheduling conflicts? If it is there, what are those, right? So like that, we can kind of ask questions to find out the right technicians and find out right time slots for that asset, so that it will check the skills, it checks the availability, it checks the whether that resource is available or not for that asset, right? So, and this further helps the schedulers to go ahead and take the action, so that they can go and assign the resource, or else they can continues to look for more right technicians and do that. So it's more like a um, uh, help to schedulers, but end of the day, it's a scheduler um, action that whether to choose or not. But these things we can set certain rules, policies where uh, finding the right technician and based on the skills or whatever the rules that we set, so it will continuously suggest and help schedulers to assign the right resources. So with that saying, I think we've almost completed the all the couple of AI features that I want to showcase that help and empower if you're looking for any AI capabilities into maintenance solutions or scheduling solutions. So I think yeah. So I'll just open the forum for questions, because if any thing AI solutions that you are looking for or you are using, or anything that you want to change that AI solution or adapt something today, so what would it be, right? So, or else you can suggest more other capabilities that maybe you are already adapted. So Jamie, if you have any questions in the chat, maybe we can take it up.
There's one that just popped into the Q&A. Integration to purchasing for work orders awaiting parts.
Yes, so there are the first area where we can integrate this AI is basically when you do scheduling, it kind of checks whether the parts available or not, right? So that is kind of integrated with Oracle Cloud procurement and maybe I can say purchasing part, yeah. And we can define the rule that if the parts are not available, then stop the scheduler to not assign or not schedule that work order. Yes.
I don't see any other questions. All right, while we're waiting to see if anybody else has any questions, I just want to say thank you, Madhu, for presenting today, and to Propel Apps for sponsoring OATUG. To our attendees, thank you for being here, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. If there's no other questions, that will conclude today's webinar.
Thank you.